Mabiahi Gama Kusun Game Game ni femo le ekecha baba le miseni ani shinshida ahanuno ke ha klamanye ke webi le ekecha baba le ewa na keke ni wana minshe ekun
Jolly. Ebusia for me mamo akwaba biem at the band night call Hill TV. Na said ye na yenim no me din ede edu safowa na ene mene enyansafo ni munyamfo ekukudam ena esi nkonya na ene dwumadie no we are discussing celebrity marriages na dwumadie nyina anim se eyobi ene so yasen kofo na so yasen ema ye de brew na ye beda omase special ice mineral water lala spring grows ena mi ankasa metie so me hwan ye ofede a ene mi ti no eye glamorous hair USA matare no eye Deles boutique and babo e hwan me pe ena ye me dia enti anadwi night call eso ebeye de my angel quick commercial break say your bar dwumadie no a night call now I just say do me jolly your camera. Ebusia 4 other 4 medama say we are singing na ene Ghana esi inkonya dwumadie baako pe into a night call on Hill TV said de bia me kano no me din ede edu safowa na ansa na me introduce me guest me ni monyam for mo me studio ano me nua asem bi be si Ghana ha say on November 1st to the 8th when the battle is from your home. Hwa abontin so ni kra kasa wo ye wo a hwa kwan ya wotimi kɔ na fiefo kitakita omo a menua entena wiase mo bi fa wo hyabre ni agro debi eti na tete odoma kɔ nya nsabo akɔbɔ ni wiase obi ntumi nkyerɛ ne de wonye no ofa na koa Prophet Nigel Gaisie ene adifo akuku dam November 1st to 8th minua efie habeye butu oh try then get seated already because if you are your mother that screens abontin baby na omo be cansem omo be twa wo hyebre omo be twa baby mpo wo sa wo fa minua abrabo no ebeye ye beto asa enkomo ne so no na maba me studio ha say na maba me guest no today my crush is here George.
Oh awesome. Wow.
Akaba me feel wow lips no oh mine
and me come on so say me come on
we chama me on say me show lips no social media like Instagram TV he is a talent manager you're doing well
thank you very much
but I love your lips and man na only I drink you're welcome
I'll keep it specially for you
me any other GD Ebusia 4 mene ababa wasono and wofefo back so e wo fia say Nanama Ades of Asempa FM fame or your actress and entrepreneur or wo fia say ama akwaba o di ohun feel natural beauty di ofa ne kwa ama mesha see free ho asa na mababa e ma ne ho celebrity marriages what is the problem
Asama you know, because a lot of times, even though Becca said all marriages break, but only say no celebrity marriages now the rate at which I na in some better on a door so me feel say me first point I make say and na a hard dream pie I think say adhering to pressure. Once oh yeah celebrity I had to say I'm saying a show any ediwechi inti I na normally no mama sa pressure no get to omo then no to train near ma ebama a hard ye so I think so firstly it's them adhering to the societal pressure. And I mean, no me say society there, if you really want to adhere to pressure from the point of being an unmarried person to the point of marrying a celebrity and all of that, no pressure no yeshe. So if you are not really determined, if you are not really into what you want to do, and I say when you to me amasa pressure now if you society no home na yeah, because as a woman, as a celebrity, no, you have your home, you have the people almost support where we say who feed, so you are feeding your home, you are feeding the people out there. Into some outside world ne pressure no doso the mawa ayana a hard dreamer if you near my no to sing.
That's intelligent, Ama. George, you were talent manager. Oh dear, you are almost every day with this kind of people. What is the problem?
Okay, I think it's a problem here. People not falling in love with what they see on the screens or on sets.
That's true.
They don't fall in love with the real people.
Okay.
And I mean, you know, your picture, Nippon who notice on the other bravo, and I said it's so bad.
Okay.
But then, to celebrities, you know, I mean, among Tomobo, you know, in who Nippana. You know, I mean, I'll fall in love with a person because you're a superstar or you're popular. And usually, when someone gets you together, that is one, especially number one key, ego.
Yeah.
It will be our ego.
That's true.
And yet, I mean, situations will be brave. Bearman and I saw Bano and Melone relationship, especially our him. And the Honor issues started. And I think, sir, the key problem is that they don't get to know themselves much better.
Before they get into the marriage, okay.
Then again, so Amakai, you know, pressures from both worlds.
Okay.
You know, from your family, and then again from the public.
Okay.
Because public in in a certain way.
Okay.
What I said, but of course, I mean, marriage is the anyway in some also.
George, if I'm basing on what One Abanyina a patch we assess now. Can, even if our ladies are men, can they do away with that word celebrity? Because any learned person at OTSCC who Google the word celebrity, I think it will be even very difficult to find that word in Ghana. So can they do away with that name and live their real life?
They can, but it's difficult. I mean, it's possible, but it's difficult. Difficult in a sense. I mean, whatever you do, it's. I mean, you're under a spotlight.
Okay. And
today, be somebody will know, someone to put it out. It be me many stars. It be me and my girlfriend issue. I mean, we'll find a way to solve it at home.
That's
but
true.
In the case, me yes celebrity, my wife yes celebrity. It be only my wife who catch you be news and see. Some of them wish that they don't take the same, you know, status into the marriage.
Okay.
But with time, it creeps in. Everyone say, "Oh, feel say, oh no, you can't ask me to be doing stuff, especially if I'm a wife. You know, I can serve you, but when you know, it keeps coming back and forth. You're bringing your friends at home for me to cook. There are some things that you cannot do.
Okay.
Especially we are celebrity because." But my name might be, but name might be also you can't open your house for everybody like that.
That's true.
I mean, there are few that can do it, but still, you know, when you are up there as a celebrity and stuff, I mean, your management, they need to see your day-to-day activities. They need to make sure that if you are wearing info, you know, there are some things that you don't do.
The management comes into the marriage as well.
Also, usually, you know, so intercroman maybe most of the times, you know, especially with the musicians. They end up with the ladies because especially as a musician now, you need to spend a lot of time with the person.
With the person.
I mean, it's not so professional to say you date a girl or manager, but in this case, in our industry, you need to spend a lot of time with Nipana manager.
Okay.
And say be a ukuno some pesa.
Okay.
Ukuno be a movie star be. I mean, on pesa you spend.
There be an manager is around you.
And say issues on the door, but I think you need a proper counselor. And that's a moon cry.
Listen,
the key is you better trust me.
Okay.
So when I trust you, I know say even when I'm asleep and you're in town, I'm safe.
You're safe. Amma, can we put it this way in another round? Say, or more worry like stars, famous people, no worry or more no. And let me put it that way. And worry or one.
Men kind of saying for. I just feel that probably the understanding is not there.
Okay. So what brings understanding?
This is George Carr Eliano. They marry the people they see on the screen.
On the screen.
Also, nipa way celebrity or born or movies. People love her. What's your child? You love this person, but behind that character, no. How is the person like? Yeah, who is that person? So when you say no, then you appreciate what you are going into.
Okay.
But so you want to have exactly what you are seeing on the screen, forgetting that the person is playing a particular role in a particular movie. Then it's going to be difficult. Okay. But there is some rush. There is the ego counting in, there is pressure, there is that lack of understanding.
If I'm buying into what you're saying right now, Obi, probably that individual is playing a character in a movie.
Yeah.
And George walks in to marry that character of a Edu Safwa. And Sebio, George and Yansania no debe worry me no.
George per se, or who in a particular way.
Okay.
Of which probably that kind of person away, and I say you can't portray that certain and George person. No.
Okay.
It is not wrong, even in normal relationships and normal marriages. To me, and who will be from afar, you feel that this person is like this. Oh, only power you say. But getting to know the person, no, like you know that in your mind to say how you see it, and yet to say it's going to be bad and but it's not going to be exact. Like Sanya no. The combination of it's no main castle omunye for. Yes, you see something beautiful and you want to go for it.
Okay.
But I just want to say who was screens no. That's not exactly what you are going to meet.
Okay.
Yeah, Ross I'm a whole person on my own. Yes, Mikita one attitude or the other. And that's what I think.
George, as a talent manager, I don't know if you've noticed this thing. Yeah, they talk out, a lot of people complain. It is something I've seen myself all these years. If most of the musicians or Mawari, if independent presenter or your actress or whatsoever, with respect to them, no, most of them do not shine again. Why? I don't know if you've noticed that.
Well, especially.
Let me give a very good example, like Sarkodie. Sarkodie and the wife, on your actress, on your anything. I think, all in all, a man kunu to meet the world at any point in time. But there's some of the people too who are actresses, who are presenters, some are slave queens, and Omukunu music career dies off.
I know.
Into the marriage. What is it?
I think so. Also, to say the onset in the Enyaka, pressure from both sides.
Okay.
Also, because you are both brands, each and every one is fighting for him or herself.
Okay.
What you're saying. So then, I need to, regardless of the cause of fear, I still need to look good in the public eye.
Okay.
And see, we might have arguments at home, but out there I need to look good. But unfortunately, you'll be in to me, have this two-face,
Okay.
And it's if there's issue at home or public, I mean, sometimes that is when most people are not too strong. So when the questions are put to them, they fall for it. And the media will give you pressure.
Yeah.
Okay.
The media will definitely give you pressure.
Okay.
Now, with regards to most of the artists, especially, celebrities, beer or the level of person maintaining. And we a musician now say, Sebi, we need on top of your game.
Now
the
income,
tough, like very frequent hygiene, because then you'll be very worried. Say, okay, as soon as I'm worried, taking care of one, and say, there's going to be a lot of issues, because then. As soon as she sending me, Brazil in hand. Some cost as much as 3,000 a day. I mean, on top of my game, and most of the artists, so they only rely on their music shows and then some, about the music. And they say when they're not on top of a game, that's a then feels a little issue here and there when they're wifey, because you're not keeping up, you're not being able to support a wife, and then again. You start getting worried.
George, why do you end up marrying a woman no hair no so a celebrity or no so a star no so a star.
I think I think when you attain that level, you want to keep up. You want to, you know.
No, I respect the keep up. But why would that same question is to you? I didn't see na Obama to say George to way. Now, when him say we music career over, and they because you are attaining the level of maybe a shatter money or be away. Now they are worry. When him says scanning massa, why do you end up with a woman now or be pull you into the drain?
No, but it seems time now be going for this woman. I mean, there's a lot of examples. There are a lot of examples about artists that they were on top of their game. They go around to all these beautiful girls, you know, models and all that. And years down the lane, they had to break up because Nipa no Kono, you were not doing the thinking. It was your money, your pocket was doing the thinking for you. And so that time, now you are very okay because you're playing shows, you're hot, everybody was calling your name. So, you know, and when the artist is on top, we always look out for that girl way everybody's talking about.
She's talking about that.
What you say, and this person will be a cancer also. She's expensive. So, I mean, you will not consider say, oh, the next 5 years, you know, where is my career going to be?
That's true.
You only consider the moment. What you say? In the moment, you know, me boss shows me James Sika. I mean, me endorsement deals in that. And for me to cater for a lady, that is going to cost me, you know, 5,000 to fix you, you know. Normal. But then, when things start depreciating, that is when the woman will start acting like, you don't even care about me anymore, and this and that, and that is when you're worried. You cannot go to the studio to create music again, or not be on set to act again, because then, I say, how no about before no more.
Correct.
Or how no be taking over until your creative process, no, I drop it down. Until how no, and then maybe brave.
George, I have a question to ask you, but my question goes to you too.
So earlier no so when warrior because they are there no George kind somebody to match up to where they are match up to baby no so they look at the present situation but kind as an artist you have to be conscious as to in the next 5 years onipa way I may find way is the person going to be of help to me, is the person going to support me, if there is no money is the person still going to be there. Was consider sanema way na fine, physical beauty is very good, but after 5 years, after 6-10 years apart from and what is the person also bringing to the table? I think they are most of celebrities, especially musicians, actors, and all of that. They don't really consider near way. Currently, this person fits my status. What about the next 5 years when you are not that hit like you used to be? Onipa no bewo onipa ne beboa, onipa ne beye say, I was saying when you should come to play and these people choose a life partner. Sometimes I say in the next 10 years is not that person you think you married. But baby society, send your tear not here, but it's just that who expects to say onipano and behaving in a kind of way. No not here. So who signing up? I was someone who said, okay, you are containing this for the rest of years on earth because I was signing up to. Secondly, say onipani an acting person or also one limelight. If you refuse to grow together, and the problems be breba. Obibeka said, what do you mean by growing together? So my husband is an actor, me a presenter. I feel say every focus of his is on him. Every focus of his is for him, what he is doing and all of that. At a point, onipani is supported with me or ban me supported with everything I have. But I feel say there is some dejection somewhere because onipani is not pulling me along. Then it starts creating problems. Secondly, say onipano so I start to say neglected family and I fear. Then also I feel say okay we go but we do pen so binti now maybe there and found who be then also I started the problems be but inti someone more limelight it is very important say you discuss and be concerned about and how to grow together because about do pen so be about feels left out now there the problems now start about
so respecting your opinion, George, should the world accept, say, Obama be worry if you're a musician, if you're an actor, whatever you're doing in the world of fame, Oba warrior, should we agree, say, what you're about to say, Stone Boy, you're an assassin, Can I tell the reason why I'm saying this to the world?
Yes,
because
yes, tell us.
with these two women, no, so we are Santinia and Hakania. Oh, worry or Bana Ubeya. Let me give a very good example with no hard feeling. There's a makeup artist in Ghana that she's very nominal in touch, dating one renowned blogger, Zion Good. Always said, boy, na peja when your baby ejina. And I can even catch yourself when you're Bapa Patia, Ninsure account. And you know, George, should the world accept, okay, I'm a musician, me person me peja, me person me drew baby will be a say. I was some minute or bar insure I want to and it's now.
Yes, of course. I think so. What I mean is our area, no, it's my father used to tell us that it's a captain. There's a captain to the ship. Okay. And one is a captain, one is a sailor. So no, am I saying the right thing? One is a captain, one probably is a passenger. No, and then again there should be somebody obia sebi.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, when two captains cannot
be in the same ship,
the same ship. And as a Bakuya leader, Bakuya
a buffer.
What I say. But in a case, we are both leaders because today they talk about me on radio, they talk about you on TV.
Oh, you're on TV, yeah.
So a competition of you.
Okay.
What I say? You said you're kind. I mean, there's a saying that behind every successful man, there's a woman.
There's a woman, yeah.
Now, this woman is very submissive to the husband. This woman has decided to support the husband in every way.
Yeah.
But Sekoba, two celebrities, top celebrities. I mean, as we are dealing with top celebrities, and you'll be a what you fame or type for another me. Obia, I mean, also TV, radio. Sabi October background to Kurana will be picture. I mean, these are people. It's the number one problem is ego. It is so difficult. I keep telling the people that I work with, especially the musicians and all these people. I'll tell them that listen, before you hit, you say you promise us all the promises.
Yeah.
But when the hit comes, when you have thousands of people calling your name and dancing to your song and shouting, it is never easy to stay calm. And see. When it's kind of says in some way, you know, some fans in a do with trim now. It's not easy to be submissive. Now, so Obano Bedi Obama Nation. I think say money be her among too low. I mean, honestly a bit famous. A clear example, your charming Kwame and wife.
Yeah.
I mean, Anika, you'll be a Kwame is Kwame because of Anika.
Congratulations to her. That's beautiful.
I mean, Anika is. Because Anika, you know, she has a marketing background, and Anika, okay, Kwame, and you say, what I say. He said, okay, when you're Oba, Obitimatina, which Abu director, it is perfect. But when you have two horses, you know, leading the race,
okay,
there will be crash.
So, two horses leading the race. Unjin didn't say. Celebrities, a bimuno or a slave queen, or said or looking good. If a woman on a bema and you were cheating, you were sleeping with several men to survive, even though you're married to another celebrity, unjini say affected bema no.
Yeah. Obviously, you don't even have to be a celebrity for this to affect your husband.
No, even because of
there's a clear
topic.
Example. I mean, there's a clear example in Ghana. Sorry, okay, well, somebody. Oh, yeah.
So, make us say. Even a normal person is going to affect your husband.
Your husband.
And who somebody that you're on the limelight. Okay. That's it's terrible. And so you have to know whom you are going to marry. Okay. So I was saying to me AKP up to nipa na because at the point, you know, so now you don't look at life with the person. Not say be a baby, will the person still be there? No, the person will just move out and do a whole lot of things. Yeah. And Oba, apart from you being a celebrity, if the woman behind you, you know, tends to be moving around with other people, it's not, and yes, something that will add anything beneficial to you as a man.
To you, the man,
why a celebrity, that even worsens the case, because people know your faces. There is no way anybody can sit anywhere to say that affect the man involved.
So even George, with people knowing your faces, spiritually, what does it do?
Spiritually, I mean, you have a battle that you are fighting. You don't even know the battle that you're fighting. Yeah. You know, because in as much as be bring up ourselves no. Be bring now so we show down for what I said. And I say you need to be very strong, not to fall for certain things. Now, yeah, no special question beside and say, girls now most of the musicians per se. I mean, using musicians, you know, most of the musicians will be coming in for near. Girls they are on top level girls, slay mamas. What I say, most of the more record be, you know, they need to keep it clean.
That's true.
Because the slay mama no per se. Or rolling big, what I say, and a rolling big, and also there, you need to do a lot of sacrifice.
Yeah.
A sacrifice, need business. Sacrifice, need business.
George, you didn't come on. Sacrifice, business.
I mean, say they be okay. We keep you up. We keep you up. That's I mean, I say one of the problems be a bit most of the say, girl no there or your wife what you fear. But if you pay, I grow also deal outside.
Yeah,
because
that's
true. Chairman be a promise, so budget $20,000 and $50,000 be. At that moment, you know, open now, you don't get that money.
Yeah, that's true.
She might even think, so let me go see chairman come. And chairman, you say chairman no mokasa.
That's true,
It's not chairman no mokasa. But I said
yeah,
chairman imagine someone.
I just said chairman hit him not so this girl I open so into autism and hour and ago. And I mean for someone to sleep with your wife, to say there, I'm kind, even regular people cry, you cannot, and that's what the Bible is against.
Yeah.
And for me to be a star, when I say me and me whom you say me top, then somebody financially he might be tougher than me. But when it comes to me or channel, then she'll stay with my wife. Sansa said, of course, we'll be easily gone.
George, producer now pushing. So, we are George security.
Yeah, I'm camera and see you. Been stories with
George, have you the other day cancel?
And I mean, also Eddie. I mean, it is beautiful to get the kind of woman that you aspire to have. What I say, but then the challenge is they say when you have this woman, every package comes with its own wrap.
Okay.
What I say,
George Mebao, can we also say it, Ama? It is because men money be brain or musicians or you have actors, musicians you almost you have actors.
Yeah.
Is it because a lot of them so only dream be as me free acting world now at the age of 40, 45, I want to enter into business, I want to do this. So I'm looking for this particular woman and I'm also the say and she's famous, people know her, she's there, people can see her. Do they have that perception?
That is why you need a very smart manager. You know, you need somebody that, is not just the person looking for shows for you or looking for script in the idea for movies.
Yeah.
You need somebody who really believes in you because then I'll tell you that you have taken music as your career. It is your career, not something that you feel like going to do in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years or stuff.
Okay.
So just like a medical doctor, just like a TV presenter wants to do this and be, popular, just like an engineer. What I say, he has been through school to be where he is, and the rest of his life he's going to be this person.
Okay.
You're the musician, yes, there are times that you're going to fall, but your works are not going to fall. You get me? So take this craft as your business. Now, of course, there's going to be...
So meaning taking that craft as your business, there is no way that individual would delve into another world again.
No, you will. I mean, of course, you say you make money.
Okay.
I mean, especially when you're on top, you make a lot of money. So what you do is that for you not to be disrespected tomorrow in the public, the money that you make today, you need to invest it somewhere.
Okay.
I mean, it could be business that you are not physically involved. What I say, until you invest this money somewhere, and it's a chance to show name back. When him say,
yeah, that's true.
You get me? So you should think as okay. Even a banker and a medical doctor is still doing investment somewhere. At least you can't say, well, bank, we are investing in the bigger Caribbean or other side because tomorrow, after 60 years, when I don't have the strength I have to do to work, there should be some money there. What I say. So as a musician, you should always not think, say, you're going to be on stage. There's going to be a time where you cannot be on stage. They'll not be calling for a show.
That's true.
I mean, there are a lot of artists in Ghana who are still singing, who are very good, but they are not seen on shows.
Yeah.
Until the times will come and go. So when your time is so green, what you're supposed to do is that you need to talk to investments. A friend was saying.
Is it investment buddies or?
Yeah, I mean people that will advise you,
how to use your money,
invest well, so that they will not say tomorrow that I call Benyasika and no, so that your wife too will know that. Then again, and I say our running courses are now. Also, there be a perception and different thing.
Yeah.
You might sit back and say, oh, somebody say, Wosika, or somebody say, yo, I like what he's doing, is this, is that. But it be just for the gram.
That's true, yeah.
Maybe the cars I'm driving, I'm now for cars.
House, yeah.
But that would be correct to point out then if you grandma,
yeah.
But maybe I may pursue a gram. Or now the love, they fall in love with the material before it comes to what before I fall in love with you, maybe I admire some of the things you have. But these days, make sure I snap them falling.
That's true.
As I'm about person.
It's a social media love. So before you get to the person, people say, no, this is not the person I expected. What I said, and no expectation, no need be beer, you feel like you're probably in the wrong marriage.
Okay.
What I said. So that is when I'm on the animal, and no one do have any do gas.
That's true.
So I think, sir, we need to properly understand. So, okay, if I'm a celebrity, now come me celebrity. I need to understand, court. First time court, and I remember.
Yeah.
Court. This is time new.
This is
sharp. Because within the first 2-3 months, you get pregnant.
Yeah.
And when you get pregnant, we need to quickly get married. I say, that is how come most of the mistakes.
Yeah. Okay, Amma. No. We your bar. There are so many stories we hear ourselves. There are some women who are famous, who are stars, who are celebrities, who put it. Not in the seeker. I worry Bema will chroma say. With the empire, you chroma say. Do you think, Sani, I don't know if you've noticed this, Bema, what do Bema be bra, Omu? Now, what do we seek? I call worry Bema. Would that marriage work?
Okay, first of all, no, I don't think that is the basis for the marriage to work or not. I say that because there are good men.
So you think, no, there are good men. So you think, sir, you can ubet me to seek a worry Bema?
No, I won't.
But at times that I think if I love you and you have the money, cool. I mean,
to support you is fine.
Yes.
But so I have that perception.
Now I got to buy prices.
No, but then I think, hey, this is so bad.
Judge me, but
so to support is fine.
Okay.
Firstly, main case that is the basis for your marriage to work or not. Because there were instances where maybe like you can actually spend everything you have in a marriage and it will still work because a man or be man be fan from an angle say or appreciate you only be like that's how be out to me a boy there was another angle too of you forcefully.
And it's happening a lot, yeah.
Forcefully engaging in Sanya Mano just to make sure so Nipana warrior and all of that, Readiness is very key. If the person is not ready, no matter the amount of money you spend and the lavish wedding, it will still end up messing turning into pieces because on your ready, my motive is not for me to marry you.
Okay.
Probably, at this point. But fine, we miss him. So how do you already? And then no problem. But me feel say and no any basis say it depends on the people involved. Sometimes the money
be one say. Nipa ye de nyansa entumi ntirewrade.
Oh yeah.
If you see nyina nim say be ma no and the coffee or bar. Now, what in the case of Wama?
Oh, India, man, be fam mema.
Oh, Debbie,
India, more culture, no.
Yes, my chroma.
Yes, your culture, no.
Yes, your culture. Nama, would do sika? Na ya to be a secretly, not Georgia Warrow. Office or no bet sneffies or ray. And I want also member be or museum. Get coming to Asham.
One yeah, this is an can like you're fun on a percentage for me, and yet say based on any statistics I mean, but an 80%, like 80% marriages, so your banner so ye be one engine, like 20% in member be normal by appreciating your wine, but the other half will think, say, probably you just tied me down. I wasn't ready, and I said, yeah, Russian near ma and I be. For me, no dear, dear mayor, but South in China, so feel say, if you're Nippana and any hono, or bear because maybe they will crum her an engine. Or my
Remember also be no George. Do you think a female who is a hard-working celeb should get married to a man on pay juma? Or the ever cross on pay juma, but Obano level of working, harder than the man. Is it advisable for a woman to marry such a man?
I mean, let me go back to the Bible. Yeah, Christian into the Bible.
Okay.
Let me go back to the Bible. I mean, the man is supposed to be the head of the house.
Okay.
And as a man, as the head of the house, you need to put in more effort than the tail.
But situations where you won't be sincere in our society, no. Obani beye bibia, wobenya bibia, no the coffee, no the pian bear mano.
What does it say? No, the problem in this world now, love.
Okay.
Back then, it was easy for you to fall in love on Titanic. But you say you need a scientist to detect what the love is.
Yeah.
Because Amba is I say Bakra, is wrapped in maybe.
Maybe and then was article.
These days, I mean, I honestly they cry for the next generation who they'll be getting married to. No wonder said there'll be a lot of robots. I mean, most of them will be getting married to robots. I mean, then after the next 20 years, people will be getting married to robots. Sorry, any idea. But you see, it is difficult for you to know who really loves you when you hold money and shower money all on you.
Okay.
What I say, because the thing is, listen, all of us have conscience, and there are times that we talk to ourselves.
That's true.
Yeah, there are times that we ask ourselves, this guy, because I don't really like her, but like, I think at the moment, she's, you get me?
Manage.
And when these things start, like my uncle will tell you, when you marry a woman who will cheat on you, right from the beginning, there are signs.
Yeah.
But we just don't pay attention to these things. When a woman will cheat on you, when a woman will disrespect you in a marriage, the signs are so clear from the beginning. But we tend to, what I say, so we bu enigo and that's our any better signs and a then there'll be times about also a bit more baby. Usually, a bit more how I know no. I am here. Yeah, I mean, I know people are.
I love you.
No, sure. I mean, if you how I am here.
It's true, yeah.
I mean, why will a man say, I don't want to go home after work because my wife is annoying? No. I think that if you love her so much, you should be able to address whatever issue that more.
Okay.
What I say. But boys or the restaurant be the Chinese, what I say. No, could be 11, 30, 12.
Can we all accept the fact that our generation is forgetting God?
Two things. We are forgetting God, we are forgetting our culture.
Yeah.
Listen, when we were growing up, there were some things that we were taught not to do. I think maybe a boy make a cry and say, "My name painful in you can some moko."
Okay.
I think I learned something from them. There are things happening these days. I get scared for this generation and the next one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm part of this one. The next one. I get scared for the next generation because one, if Kenyans are in Ibi, you me? Yeah, if Kenyans are no, like anyone cry. When you meet people in the more social media generation, when you be shut down in class, what you say? How are you going to make money? Because you wouldn't answer what I say. And it's going to affect the way we relate to people.
Yeah.
These days everybody thinks that I need to respect you because you have money. Now what happens with our money?
That's true.
There are people who need to be respected not because they don't have money or
they
not,
don't have money,
but the words that comes out of their mouth, their knowledge. You get me? I like to hang out with old people because I want to. You can feed on that for years.
That's true.
Me and my old man was standing there, and I'm like, so I want to plant this kind of flowers and trees near there of here. And he told me that, if I'm planting, I should let him know which kind of plant I'll plant in the house.
Okay.
And I'm saying, I like nature. I say no. There's some plants that are not supposed to be taller than the building. There's some plants that are not. I didn't even know these things.
Yeah.
And see, if I don't know her, how will I even tell my kids?
That's true.
But the only time I'll show them new Samsung, iPhone, new, new computer, new this.
Yeah.
So that is where we are going. So we we've lost it. And one with culture. First, about yourself. Or you ready? Oba ma somukuno. Making sure sanopa what did the answer or juma and you bray what did the answer. Oba fear do an ready amano. Say fear. Of course, we call juma. But yeah, was said there. Bema also kwa juma ne had. Na first cabra fear. Making sure so they be a fear and calling you and the or more looking nice wife and so like this. But I say no. Yo, but when I'm in talk when I try to snap, me will shoot for. Remember feeling too. What I say, and some Dawson. So we need to. Then again, God, Anka, the God factor, no, the minyanka will come to play. Now, the reason why most marriages, not just celebrities, most marriages are breaking up, is because of the God factor. Now we're not respecting. We are all not respecting. That's what we are not. Now, I am saying that according to the Bible doesn't say. You have sex after marriage.
After marriage, yeah.
And then we what I say. I mean, it is not easy. It is not easy for a woman to say and a man to say, let's get to know ourselves. I mean, sex is okay, but let's get to know ourselves. Let's grow together.
So, George, with what you're saying, our current relationship, how
mean to me.
No, found Canada.
Mean to me.
It's a real free God factor.
Me, you're the boy.
It's not just how can be.
But
Ama, Oba upe juma. Wo ye di ube to me bia. The world knows you. You are celebrated. People are hearing of you. Ube timine be ma so no na juma ne nkoye. Atine because minim see esusu ano. You believe this say wo ahwan na be fa japade no. If
so when are you Japade na?
Me na me ye Japade na. Sebe me niwa. Mabusia for beti ase. Amwa be fa na. And is it because sisi ano ma me ye baby dey me na me come baby.
George Caroliano, biblically, the man is supposed to be the head of the family.
Yes.
I was saying, Utua na obano.
But Ghana starts in there with respect to everybody. Most of the ladies are head in their homes.
Hey, you kasao.
So the man is supposed to be the head of the family. It's a Utua now you ATM.
Yeah.
But there are instances ebia obano upper hand ebia financially.
Yeah.
I see your bema esi ebebre obi wo ha even apart from celebrities now ebano normal world obano enya managerial position bia ne salaries ne nema ekosoro as ne husband. Me problem was ha nema we nyina ho say what effort is the man making? Ne effort ne saying who say okay or try he's going to work, he's trying to provide ne nema. And also we lay back because you are rich so you have to take care of the family.
Yeah.
We lay back because ne you Rebecca Sika Banti. If my career is dying, so be it. My wife is there. Obe take care of the family and say, who's our character? No, you are not worth dying for. I said dying for because most of the women they work really, really hard. About this year, of course, 7 a.m. no about 10 p.m. All in the name of working to support the husband. No, into say, odum pempen so be na wundu. When I say won't make it efforts, be say. Is it that you will catch up and answer also best support you nipa no na niema I am reka cry their manner then you are not worth it. That's why you be and say like you are not really going to help your wife and our baby. Into me feel say ebia bibi ama ko do so ho eja onipa na waware na fine things happen but onipa no so effort ben na o make it or relaxing because you are there and you are providing and I say or also try so the kakraba be can
ya way. You see George, can we blame the men here when most of the women also feel say me society is catching up with me enti we dey ma me be man ntina sa said you tie bia no mepe. That's
societal pressure. And once I started to make I say celebrities, their problem majorly for me, to adhere to societal pressure. Okay. I was say we have to car into me follow.
Okay.
From the fact say ready. 28. Now to my son buy already 28 into on wara. Into mommy ni buy already 30 into on wara. That's where the pressure starts from. Into then if you don't have you can say like sensible family almost so anti man sani be already 26 you are into then the pressure starts mounting up. Yes, Anna, you want to settle for anybody. To say, okay, Onipa we are back, okay, or you're good, I can manage. But it's a lifetime thing. It is not about you managing. It's about you being comfortable. You have to know what you're going into. Into phobia on your juma. There is pressure on you. You are 32, and you often say, okay, mommy managing at least me, juma, the best support. 10 years time, the person is not making any effort. Whom are you going to blame? Yeah. You should blame yourself because you've bowed to societal pressure. And I'm a winning. But society, dear, Auto sure society beka, or do nice form society beka, or that society beka, or did you beka. So you have to be comfortable with what you want to do.
Odi dia omobeka ebusia for nanama ades and nana ye no na mema ekaboka kwam wia meko quick commercial break ye ba ye betwa so Mr. na ye nyina nim se prophetic hill chapel restoration night e fia da bia na ya anajo se de ya twe aba no pa 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Inti fiede biano ye bo jaye minua bebo mu bi wate na de obo ni wiase no se suffer not for a witch to live emre na nka se obi de be ye for na esi ene mu nkone sa o debi ye nkone sa ena mesrew obi wo kwa o se me de kwasi ada mintumi ma sorry mintumi mekeka bi okay yete wase Prophet Nigel Gaisie nyame animonyamfo mesrew Bena de bia no wosi nkonya one-on-one. And also the dance one so ne say enye di fo na wokotena nanim na wokoka wonsem no da bi wo de wotena se a ewrade be fa ne so aka de hiaw achrew na wama wakwanche every menua open direction wo ye power wiase enti jai fitina ne o kasa bebre no na wo de brafie mu prophetic hill chapel for wasam ebedan yankopon ebisa wo do ewrade de you are just secured enti yankoje aboafo enkrato special eyes mineral water lala spring grows and asemitinwi eya wo fedia and the glam hair USA matari so your fedia and the Dallas boutique said they make a beginning no and per one pair and a yemedia it's a commercial break up edu safwa many munyam for bane bema ye betwa and common so madam I say Ebusia for adofo yedamase se mugusu esinkonya 89th call na ene de efekra ne se me ne be mani munyamfo ba ko ne oba ni munyamfo ba ko ene wo fia say now we are discussing celebrating marriages problem ne den what are the issues meaning so wutie bi wudi bin so atoko to dream ene sa wo ko ware a ode ebebo wo bra na week himu nyina menua mani agia eya semba kope when the battle is from home once me catch your beginning they say sabontin so for crackers or more yewa no mu so ushu mu menua omu tibi twa afru na from go to Kaneshi nefiefo nankasa wo funuma efu ono mo so mo beyo ene menua ombedi udwuma nenso on se nyankopon wonim nyansa tete odoma kwa de obo ni wiase no de bia meka obi ntumi nkyere ne wonye o kind the book of Jonah or say he favors who he wants to favor and he show who he wants to show mercy 18 on the 1st to the 8th of November odi nyame kokodrofo yeja Prophet Nigel Gaisie ene na pamfo nyina esi wo se abusua mesrew and kobe be a me uncle can some. Oh, mammy, yes, there be some prophecies in the drum where you're penetrated for that. Now, prophet Afro was in Minia. Me who so be discussing mount. A bit to me last week. Okay, try me. Send Nippon discuss about mount. Obeshia wa say, I have the money. 18 year when you dance krumu. 80 way on the 1st to the 8th of November. Mr. Enko Baby Biara, a prophetic hill chapel. What is a would do domain marketer? Baby, if you Ghana, Bia, Butcher, London, USA, Falca, do domain market. Would you would draw? Catch a man and say, me pasha me cover my cocoa for no. Sorry, Prophet Nigel Gaisie, or mobile director, no room. Uber, Obana hire, mobile lady, Dabana hire, ma. But screens be our bunting. Media VVIP, a mammy ticket, yes. Two bets Nasamina, but seeing a miasam, be bomb pie, and run a German pie by them could be a Bible. First Thessalonians 5:17. Bible said, pray without season. It was said the power to be a seminia. Bomuna bomb. Now, when the battle is from home, dear Maba one, ye baby, you know, ye gia ring, ye gia wagon, ye gia fee, and ye rea young quatent thing. As I say, we are saying your cry. And back to the studio, no. Now, George, we are saying, you know, myself, I'm a George, and then when I'm first ticket to when the battle is from home. Mama, oh, what felt so worry. Suja Dino, and ye. Ama enye George I was so worried. Girls, what fake coffee come a year? Debbie. George, you ever back to our topic, no? Yengina yebejia to mu say. Ayese say we are senior mano e didi obiemu esen said the rade e tro na sem no ma ye na na.
And there we are so adverse here. My member are so.
I
know the and correct because I mean Bible and correct say Mary no other rulers will take you over.
Yeah.
Which I think were in that times. To say no, it is easy to sin than to do good.
That's true.
And to affect our everyday lifestyle.
Yeah.
Now, to say it came from the beginning. I'm come from the beginning. No, the pressures from the world.
Yeah.
One, the people don't like you.
That's true.
They only want to see you somewhere.
Yeah.
And one so no, out of pressure, no. I will always say that the social media generation, we don't marry the people that love us or we love. We marry the ones that like us. And probably not just liking you as a person. You start by liking your pictures on Instagram. And to say, I mean, you can easily tell if this person is actually, crashing on you. Because when say like, say like almost every picture, like, then it will become a WhatsApp, then phone call, then date, then bed, then wedding.
Then 3 months pregnancy, then wedding.
And it doesn't start with love, it starts with like. And from like to marriages. And say, Charlie, I get this girl, you know this girl. Well, now from the hey, do I?
Yeah.
I've been wanting to say, now we are Mr. and Mrs. Now, problem doesn't start from our rainy inside, no. It starts before our rain.
Okay.
Because there's been a lot of people, even at the altar, they ask them, be someone, Charlie, do I really love this person that they do? Do I? Until problem is, we're not being truthful to God. So we say, and I say, you can't know, am I your bro. What I say, I didn't say but we are doing it because of the cameras.
Yeah.
Because then again, we do worry and I say we do take some decisions just to make the other party happy, but not ourselves happy.
Yeah.
I don't know, Emma already brave, especially with the celebrity there, I say, because I am going to get married to Asumesi because one, or a superstar, two, when I talk, say, or I'm a girl, or be able to say, hey, they eat things, so I just say,
yeah.
And I am in the same, many Asumesi call out, but I am in the same, there's a certain, feeling I have it inside me. It clearly tells me that this is not the right person for you.
Yeah.
But then, because we are far away from Yankupon, we don't spend time to pray to God to direct us. What I say.
Yeah.
So we fall in love, and I say we go into a marriage with this doubt in our heart. And outwardly, you are showing love. You are buying everything she wants. You are taking her to all the expensive restaurants and getting all the expensive perfumes nowadays, any bags and shoes nowadays. As I said, but there is always that voice in you that says that she's not the one you love.
You love, or the one you're looking for.
You get me? But you might try as much as possible to me to cover it. But there's a day coming now, that voice will be louder.
That's true.
Now, when the voice becomes louder, you cannot contain it anymore. That is what the listener. Then you start saying things. You start cursing, Bibi, and Tokwa, Ukufia, Ukwa, Umba, Utukwa, and I started trekking there. What I say, and when you meet somebody, if possible, pray more. Mitanya girls be where again so young sorry.
Tama now ye dey.
Minion. We are girls so night to I say enko night and mostly you do these things not because you want to but because Charlie the chick say for go, if we try to impress more, what I say. And see some of us yes maybe it wasn't part of us. It's not something that we wanted to do, part of us to proud to do, but because we were looking for something to do. Because we say, okay, sorry, in daytime, and one day all night.
That's true.
All night is maybe my bread. Makoda. Mobile sorry, not BBS. And see, all these things, I am maybe the most should be sure.
Yeah.
And see, I'm actually dating, and I say I'm going out with somebody I honestly don't love. I like, I'm a fan of her, you be a Yankepe.
That's true.
What I say, you'll be a Yankepe. Na, and Yancy. I just say Yancy. Then again, even with the ladies, let me break us out. They will tell you that they're not with their first choice. They're not with their guy that they really want to marry.
Okay.
Yeah, most people.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, kind of question. They will tell you that the nipa na worry no. On your guy now, they really wanted to marry. I mean, the first choice, and some, he went away, heartbreaking them, and never to see.
So, George, if I'm buying into what you're saying now, once I beginning, maybe say a question, be said, do people end up marrying no more money answer? Sebi yama. One worry the panewi. A year, Shebrena aka boom, and I'm bra. Are you still thinking of Obia by this time or Tini baby crown who the Abio and one?
Enter make us say, because we don't let the God factor into our marriages.
Yeah.
I mean, when you your problem say, I need to have a spiritual father, and I say, be a penny beer, my friend and him, and come in me into me corner, and I say, me corner because when I'm also feeling, I'm just Eja. My worry, but me dream actually be on Namland baby on someone in bra. But even though me penny, but the other one me penny more. What I say?
Ebusia for be patches up as all joining in our conversation now. Your numbers nina I was screen so ube to me afa na wafrey. Your numbers nina I was screen so ube to me afa na wafrey 0244 0930 32 0244 0930 32 and also between me 0241 20 3838. Ubetumi afraid na ye di in komo. Pacha yen twaso.
And see, we need to never be a say and say and pay for na make no. I mean, obi a penny on fear.
Yeah.
And so only mommy penny and I say job penny trans. Oh, worry them worry. I mean, of course, before mommy worry in the courtship, they had the baby. You and a girl you travel now me and nema and name one day. But then some worry we are na a bit rough. And so you need somebody. Of course, you have to say a prayer for yourself and for your marriage, because even the marriage itself, there are a lot of forces against it.
Yeah, that's true.
You get me? And see, I'm not saying so. You won't be brave. We are not prayerful. You won't be brave now.
Oh, fine, yes,
and yeah, near Bogos will be near from mother. And a person about gospel could sit down. And see, we need somebody we can always count on. Yes, there's God above, but I think so God equally works through people here, that we need to get closer to these people and let them know that, listen, there's this person that she's my wife. I have married her. I've taken that bold step to marry her. But I think I still have doubts in my head. Minyan is saying, main con is saying, so that they will teach you how to relate with this people.
Such person.
What you say. Because
so George, why don't you even do all this background check like Obano, Obe checking no ama okay, Obe checking BB and son or so Obano. Na ya warrior na make background check.
What say currently no, you're normalizing BBR. The people of today, we've taken everything as normal. Into
there be no
say like fana majority.
Okay.
Into because prayer about marriage shouldn't happen when you're married.
Yeah.
It should start before that.
Into
and no crano. And when you're preparatory stage, you are praying about the person now. So mistakes will so you are praying to avoid that mistake. But now no normal bibia like it's over a man confonti while planning a life 30 for marry so it catch 30 but yeah 30 do not was so 30 worry 31 like that God factor is not there for anybody they bebrena and yes our preparatory near man no answer or into your okay, me shine looks here fine, okay. Or yeah, Jumo was go to me support me and no. Why is that prayer point? Prayers way no any hobby into worry be now for the worry no. You see that there were a lot of problems. Things you should have prayed about earlier
to even avoid.
To avoid no. After now baby pray about it say onyankopon si ano kwan ma wa na so onye ne. So where we start from no and a bibia normal. George can be say you should have somebody that you can actually talk to. This current generation, we have the fear of being judged, the fear of not trusting this person. Into me, auntie,
okay. The fear of not of what?
Of the fear, say, me trust you.
But even we call them a sorry programs so I can talk about it. No human being is to be trusted.
To say, a straw, I will be Musa, me come as I'm choosing me see we are, or Becca am be
and the automatic. Me kai say ama mincha one or mean you know. Me who the book of Habakkuk 2. Also, when you have a dream, write it on a table. As you go, you live in that dream. Intimate naturally mean come as because I automatic. But the word trust is not for humanity. It is too big. Say, we read the book of Jeremiah 17:5. God is a jealous God. Into say, no man can't be ordained to the pastor.
Okay, so in
I think it's debatable.
Yes, it's in there.
No, it is, but trust in the end.
Sometimes, you know, baby true. So, George, there are things that eats you up. No, there's something wrong with this person. You just need somebody to talk to. Oh, man, say, na young more home pie. Meko catch you ni pan esroni who be woman musa me area seminar make okay or chine be sortia our real may try and may save you know probably a bit to me and from onipa make answer some no actually no na ya was a program no okay Genesis 37 but it talks about Joseph. Bible said Joseph enya any dream no catch any brothers no and omo rebuking because they felt say or ya homa so wo mo so or catch any papa rebuking but Bible said the father kept it in thought and thought about it that what does this dream mean to my son? As a father, or was I say, okay, this good thing should happen to my son. Now that factor no and who are bem kakra. Why na make come how we are trainer or bet to me fina kumem ebenya abutoyem be ede abuame.
Good. Ama George Kabibi say debatable, but can the word be any was say asem toa when you go on your knees and pray? You feel okay, BBN was
No, of course. I mean, there are times that you feel like talking to somebody. Now, now, when you're talking to somebody, now, of course, it begins it's time with yourself.
Okay.
That is my most precious time with myself. Until Obama dem I'm special chair bia Marewa and when I'm saying.
Girls from more broken yard.
Oh, the one tonight. Oh,
more broken yard.
Oh, just my yard there, minya biache. So this is it. Yes, there are times with God that there are times that we say a prayer to God, thanking Him and asking Him for directions and all that. But then there is another sort of relief when you know very much that nipa amini ndi nkomo. Say na fried rice na babe say nipa be brave. First no dey first dey am pese no. Na your painful bi ho I mean still be more people that so. Your painful boy e come in name kodi nkomo. So eja say na me come. What you say be more emudo otumi tufo. Because me feel say sometimes you are so obsessed with your name, maybe you just want to talk to somebody to not feel free. What you're saying, because of problem have solved is, is what. But, and you'll be answering because me sure say before I will move to you to talk to you, I have studied you for a very long time from afar to know, say, hey, as soon as
you see, Saturday with the meaning for debate all the time. Anudro a sunsum and any penny na was our gift no especially let's use the media space media only will be kasa a gamer everybody needs information to another
media, no. But you see, even with the media, I mean, somebody a bit to say me, I mean, I have a very good relationship with almost artists almost started by a move from 2007 because I saw them coming to the game, and some of them because if I was like other bloggers, I could be news because I know a lot of things, but I wouldn't like to come put them out because the person has trusted you enough
to tell you,
to tell you what I say. So me feel say, oh yes, I might put it out there to have the buzz, but I have lost trust.
Credibility.
Then there's no credibility. What I say. So you move be or her. I wouldn't like to go sit on TV or radio or even write about it. Oh, as soon as see we are near, we went and some of us will not do. But others will feel say, okay, Charlie, I want more views, I want more likes.
Let me put it out,
You get me? So some people, come back to us and tell us the things that they feel like, yo, this person is, as soon as say, I may be being let's find a way and talk to. Some of us are there like that. But I'm not looking at somebody at my age mate, because we are my age mate that they need to be very deep here. Then again, I need to SMS my study home. So, many pay there. The near a bit different from Nipa be brave because if you are, I said, no, I channel. Oh no, yeah, car. Trinity. The Trinity, somebody named Trinity. And see, the question is, if I sit back and look at what these three people are doing, will I befriend any of you? The question is no. I will just be paddy. I will paddy you, tell everything good. But because me to me name a castle, because when say China, he passed them from so.
Yeah.
China might go and say something, and you might not be happy.
And the whole world will hear of us.
And the whole world will hear that. Can't I'm got them because you loan. That loan is because you loan a bit alone. What I say, I mean, people will find a way to come at you. So,
George, Minchawano, we have a call on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good evening.
Fine.
Me Patrol, make us a night call. I know I just do me night call.
2 p.m.
Night call.
2 p.m.
2 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 p.m. Me Patrol, we did any baby I will free.
My friend is just free with him. I have for region.
For region. Don Patrol Joseph BTO.
Yo, come on, no air, come up.
Yeah, that's it.
Now, Osha, in your Yama or awareness to say, I am Basano. And can say, Oba was some Wabema and your bonnet.
Okay.
To say, a body shot, a hope on ball, but no, or yet, no, as a waffle, a very much waffle a man. So, Oba with no Wabema. But Uba yen to Africa has been. Yeah, say, the Obano difficult war very manner. Necessary for Nuna, our warrior. It is Hana, why or no Africa, Yagin, Ayen. It Uber has a wanting soup for now for sending with Casano. Now, Oberman is original. Necessary Nanka on Peno. Enuno Yakupon Efromuni dear. Uba Malika chapter 2 verse 10 Ebana. Our real Nakuri Nimuno, a do Nimuno. It is a woman mana. A bano ain't me by end of coffee. If he says, Mummy no any about. It is a way about good year. As soon ye a bestiho. Muwo as soon ye a ma. Na Yakupon ye nipa, or bane berima, and answer Ubiano. Ubia kra e was senior or see. Entimi mmase bumi no kwehia mo nyina ya adefo. Mo se oba no ya adefo. Nti se oba no ya adefo a na ye se ade na owo no Nyankopɔn ahwehwɛ sɛ ne sika owo no o ma no enipa a ɔno no di ne sika betumi aboa no. Ebi nso obarima no so bekɔ anim na oba no ehwɛ no. Nti dibira Nyankopɔn di ma wo oba no so wo sika menhi kura a ɛsɛ ogina saa dibira no so. Na obarima no hu ne sɛ Nyankopɔn na yɛ madom. Enu no nkyɛ sɛ me bɛma no na yɛsɛ die sɛ me na sɛ me wo sika na me di buo fili. Nti sɛ mumie ni hyia adwin a mudi hyia no ɛyɛ Nyankopɔn adwin ko ade a ɛyɛ dɛn baako bɛkɔ soro na sɛ baako kɔ soro a na ɛyɛ Nyame nhyira. Bi a wahyira ɔbaa no na odi no bɛka ho. Ebi a barima na wahyira no na odi ɔbaa no so ɛbɛka ho. Nyame nhyira mo pa.
Ene Joseph 2 p.m. yɛda ase pa. Yɛda ase Nyame nhyira. Thank you. Yetie de Joseph Ekana wo se Nyame nhyehyɛ mu no. Em say Jesus hyɛ no wo bi. Ebi wo hɔ a wo se be ɔbaa ne wo soro na be ma ne wo fam na adofo your generation.
No, I think so. I mean, I think so. It is not wrong for Obano was to a channel. I think the most important thing is that there is love, and secondly, there's appreciation. Because you see, me as a man, if my woman, is being very supportive, I need to appreciate her. Say, listen, in a natural sense, this is not how it's supposed to be, but unfortunately, no. Ebi me juma say, "Ede man ko ye mame, enti ono na obuwa me." But still, I am the face of the marriage. Now, we all believe, sir, we all have visions that we work towards it. Now, bia and then any mame, things will change. What do I say? But the most important thing is, nipa na obuwa me no, and yes, me huni say sebi or your jimmy for.
Yeah.
By your odo on our cherry because of say, oh, me crony. I mean, me don't know. I mean, or don't know. So the munya warrior Bible requires you become one. And she said, when she has, I have. When I have, we have. So that very moment, I be feeling say, oh, me you me dawa say, emunya no, you are supporting me. What I say, I shouldn't sit anywhere to say, oh, what they say,
normal.
What I say, and I say, get them poor no, yeah, I just chop your money go. No, because a man be or her. They will support you genuinely because they truly love you. What did I say? It is a one a member Bebre Silkroma. Bebre Metabody Bear 5. But remember, now the attorney say, I mean, most of these women who come in our lives and support us genuinely, or the Nesika, or the car, or the fee, maybe all the support you. Or Jumana and Koye, or girl no quite Jumana Panyumbre. Or send sika or send credit or ABB amount.
Oh, but me they no mean to me yet.
What's my own
genuinely? No. Debbie, George, Debbie, genuinely. Me see, so I make a funny thing, big show. Bear man, me man 50 Ghana or share my before no. And now, me Jim and the man kind of crab him. I can do what you're saying.
No, baby, but you see, there are times that you meet this special person that you feel, I mean, the universe, God, everybody, everything makes you believe that.
And now, also, you said in the beginning, say, Ama, or can be say, we have to be real to ourselves.
Yeah.
So that's your reality.
Thank you.
That you can't.
No, but
no, I can't.
But
Ama, wait to me.
Yes. There should be something for me to be basing that on. Because maybe
now we are single.
Because
but you see, I think, I'm sorry. I think, sir, you are getting it wrong.
Okay.
Because you are looking at Obabedi Misika the Ako.
No. Yes, Obabedi Misika.
Okay, one time.
The attitude man ko kind of was a bum.
No, but you see,
me will be a meeting support. We'll do it.
Yes.
But some not George. Who fefe
ama. Our points and say who
that
worry about them.
Na makoye ejuma ba.
Oh, everybody say,
no.
Who say if you am banning for your worry to say no. You look at because obi any person be anybody lazy. So you look at the potential. I mean, Nipano. It's not there yet, but when they were moving up and down.
Potential Jane and Antos.
Let me give you an instance. Like only obi wo ho. the person has been very supportive. Or Bema, Ebia, owning a worry or shell, probably or show me a big kind of family or they work with school and all of that. Then there was an instance, say, Juma Sam, he got laid off.
I know you're different.
Ama. Ubasha Sanya, Ubasha Sanya, ni panetiano. Now they are a moi. If you know that the person is going to appreciate.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Adam Pacho, it's saying.
I'm here, I don't know how.
Boko Pa, make us a night call. No, I just said, do me night call.
Do me.
Oh, you're sexy. But Pacho, didn't baby out for free.
Frame, Nana Usu.
Nana Usu.
Konongo.
Okay, Nana Usu Konongo. Nana Pacho yetio.
Yeah, another program come on. Now, on the Bible, I can say, Bemachi, anyone yakopon, and oba eti, any Bema.
Yeah.
It's our idea. Obama no so we take good decisions over every say one hour trade and Obama air track. It is a trade that look show Ometima to trade that it's for any trade that for far but track level.
No cray.
It's a Burma dear. Also we are careful.
Yeah.
That's it.
But you don't know who you are saying. I mean, sure. Yeah, that's Nana. I'm up meet you.
It's something I make and I was say you should know the kind of person. Only panon and on the crown will be and funny home. What is the probability say only be nasam bebuana?
I'm only George Wo, will be a funny home. As a young woman like you, I'm for saying Yamia Bowie. Obey Juma the George.
What effort is George making? Ejuma say, you know.
No, someone George Odomeba. A Bama on the tea. So
I want to work to take care of a lazy person. I want.
No, even if he's not lazy, now we'll be saying now, are you going to take care of him?
So we'll be saying now, why can't I take care of the family? Me take care of the family when he appreciates what I'm doing. Because me was saying, no. And he's making an effort. And you have to say, Bia, maybe 20,000 or 5,000 into we're crossing the arms. So, okay, my wife is there. We'll be taking care of the family. No. Say, or may no. And also say, oh, Darby, even though more than me, no, let's do this. Me the way back. Me so me making sure say me the best support here me fear to year. I don't think for me, no, I'll have any problem. My only problem is when.
So if you don't think you have a problem, why are you still single, Lama? Me? Because who a good motive?
Me single.
We have a caller on the line. Why still single? We have a caller on the line. Hi, darling. Yes, darling.
Yeah,
good evening. But shall make us a night call and I just do me. Night call.
Do me.
Oh, you're sexy. But you didn't be out for free.
Yeah, but so me didn't be George. I'm calling from Accra.
You are calling from Accra?
Yeah.
Okay, George. Okay.
Yeah, come on now. This is my very first time I'm watching your program, and I think maybe share this, but I want to use myself as an example.
Okay, George.
Come on, it comes in 2 weeks in the sense that my date should be paid. It was just a near date, but now I'm a bobo. Okay. But I think the lady who was me say you be a me now me person actually something in life. Okay. But the problem was say born I made no black for getting so you no one who's your head and
okay.
There are times that auto just is mommy, auto football kids the mommy, you know. And up to now we didn't get married, though due to one or two reasons that it got to a point that the family thought I was delaying her because she was growing and nothing was really going on for me in the game of football. So then she had to go away. We have to go our separate ways.
Okay.
But now, me kai papa wa then. Oh yeah, me.
So which team are you playing now?
No, we are not together now.
No, which team? Which football team are you playing now?
I played 1.5 years for Accra, and due to injury, I had to stop playing football and.
Because of injury? Okay, George.
Yeah. I mean, my and I stopped playing football and went back to school. Okay. I'm working now. So what happens? You say maybe me 2 years or year man. Those days I wasn't working. You know, they say no, she makes friends. So she needs this, she needs that. Make me I am here then.
Abra wa worry no, I don't worry.
Worry.
Wow.
Yeah, wow, because
Now George, you didn't say a jadada and chana so.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
One the one was there, or your mommy, as I then now who said, though me need you my born and me, but things were a bit difficult for me. So all
okay, good. It's George, Nikunu ye aware.
Nikun any aware in terms of say the ultimate friend and my buano, but then I make an any at the Bonibia. I don't use that as an advantage of trying to get back with her or something. I don't know if you are getting it.
No, I get you.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is that you will be asking maybe a Berman is 7 3 and say they are not but you can see from Berman in me say, oh, but he's pushing. It's when you give him a little bit of way, and I thought, oh, yes, supportive, things might get well with him. So I think that it comes in 2 ways. Obviously, I'm not Berman, not paid you, man.
And my man be a lazy pa.
Yeah, who said we kaka money to know and against or bedding or best if you on yeah. So that is the little contribution I want to push in.
Thank you so much, George.
If you want no more now
George, you're careful you'll be you because I didn't know who kakao dako mukaka dona yo yate. Dakubo se pino beating out done sona ofru kobaseya. You're also married.
Oh, okay.
I'm also married with kids. So
with kids, into you read down chances here. So what saying? Common send is sick now or no brain, you know the more about Fufra. Cabet case.
I think so, George. Brother George, name.
Yes, sir.
I think that you're a sincere person.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a people like George that is God will bless them because. Not because it's George, but because Okai, what the lady did for him.
Yeah.
I mean, if I America crab a man, come back the lady no. And to be saying, no, maybe they be sure or no, not quite sure lady no saka home.
Sharp.
But if I can come in, the funny thing is what she broke up with me because the family was mounting pressure on her. Okay. Because again, I wasn't working, I was playing football. But she never, until I got to your point, we even dated for 2 years without the family knowing them we were still dating. And she knew maybe say no coming from her, and I thought that she did so much for me. So even though we are both married now, I thought that I don't know, but like I'm saying,
John, you never know. But we will not tam. What do you think?
You know, it's important to show appreciation, you know. So who appreciate it, and maybe the little that person does for you, you know. So who appreciate it, it's worth mentioning because and
then again, so for I know
George, what you that say? Okay, love. It's a good night.
So for then again, I know Biansana or Bebua or Bia, you know, in return I want sex back. I mean, yes, I've had in my past. I've dated some few.
George,
even though most people do, most.
Yeah, I mean most. But
majority.
You've dated girls who were given money, or
no. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that I have.
Who have no phone? With the ambassador to call out the line. Hi, good evening, darling.
Yes, David.
But Sean, because a night call, I know I just said do me night call.
But you come again.
But because a night call, and now I just would do me night call.
Do me.
Thank you. But we didn't baby out for free.
Family, I'll look at it. Shama.
Yeah, but you're free.
Shama, Takwadi.
Shama, Takwadi. Okay, Odo. But you're yet you.
The passport. I'm going some problem
But you're yet you.
With some agent. I am again. Why, yes. Not much more for this month for say with my wife. But your wife you must never and papa.
Okay.
Contract a bank. A bank that as for some time, they won't respect me. I perform. Now, for buying a name from a man. Umbrosi, she is scared. I didn't, you know, to me, she had to tell me a bank to 10 years. Man, I say, me, the friends on sent me. If you say I'm planning, the media minute, the more the idea.
I think so. Kind of Jumana, I slow across. I can
be mobile and losing the respect.
I'm saying, Bano, yeah, usually no. Now, kind of science is there from the beginning. But then, they say they find themselves in a marriage.
Yeah.
In Takamiyanka, only Banabusha for Kotanase. What I say. No, Mundi home commercial lesson. I mean, things are no, and near my yes, say, but near my bay. I mean, onya be a penny friend and free in the busium. Uncle or you're no mammy, and I said, or you're a busium for the papa and the mammy. Uncle, no, you don't say there. And I think in our area, the most important thing in marriage is love before money. What as I say, I might never be a basa, but the most important thing, our real or do. So I say, Nipper when you're so door. You should be able to forget a situation that be a okomo is say no. At least if utum say nipa no or try kakra no nya no otumi ma bi. Na e bia
George Pacho, there's another call on the line.
Okay.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Although make us a night call and now I just do me night call.
Do me.
Okay, Pacho, we didn't baby I'll free.
Okay, so much, man.
Okay, Ajiman, Pacho yetio.
More probably.
Okay, Ajiman.
That's it. Oh, the me about that too. Oh, na me manam this kind of man dia say I'm not saying I binya na say me.
But also ye Juma now this can I then.
Me da mam me guy me na say man dia say.
Now or the see amount.
To me nya dia na ma fa.
To him.
Our worry service and loans and our worry bank. I think say okay.
Odo Mr. When we say assembly or cry, a radima in dream was see a cacambo muntem. When we say a ma, a yana sika my yet snakakra, sika train and one year so your train wokakra. It won't say George Ebisa will say, or you know, an idea of girl for no savings and loans and I know a bank of Ghana, Mr. Bank or your bar. Now that for we the same babuabiaba, at Haribiaba, a bin so soa, Sabio Wenima, no one could for Banyan Seni. Into no this kind of man, or also the quiet your pay. And not even under normal circumstance, who sees Sika or Bansemama, a 200 million no who or to be cool no for scano. It's where the mistake with your dog, young Cassam Quachi, Quachasso, on your savings and no why. And I George, I can. Why, Meadow?
Well, drop it. This one I can even if you feel say onipani are very good, worry no, it is not advisable say udu sika be money.
Yes, don't worry now.
Worry now. It is not advisable. Say what's your counselors be even prior to marriage, advise joint accounts mano. It's absolutely unnecessary to send your money to the person for keeps.
The man not
the for keeps.
It's maybe I know about Bank of Ghana.
For instance, takwa despite and
takwa despite.
Takwa despite. And your bad is about trust in the
Yes.
And you're bad.
Maybe a person worrying into
Hi, good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
But you make us a night call. I know I just said do me night call.
Do me.
I shall do any baby out free.
Differently.
Kaswa, Bacho, Castland. Although we did. Ima Bacho yet you.
Me worry about 7 years to 8 years.
7 to 8 years.
Now, into me worry every year. I say, Obama and it's my program getting to be ever.
Yeah.
Ama, ne oye diana kwa onye diana no. Evi echina damfo. Ebe trana nken. Oje bibi ama damfo no. Ama damfo no ye me diana ye bibia. No kwase me no me sie ni kete. Obama na damfo ne bibia. Nche ba ne sa no wa woni be ma aseta. Ma me ne oba no koye bibi ma awo be.
Wow.
Nti awo ni be mo no. Afi oba ne me bia oba ne pese bi.
Oba so e dai.
Bi kene bi oba ne pese bi.
Ya wona na wona nsia na wo yire na nkasa no.
Me yire na nkasa me pa na chawo. Me pa na chawo ye bibia. Nti eba ne sam. Ede ma reho. Nti me ka se na be dia. Na kwa ko oba on fa be mada.
Okay.
Na kamene na. Because if you don't fa be mada no. Onu beti masi. Na bia me huni ameye. Na kai bia mapa na chawa. Oba ne ma. Ewi echi oko ne nyanum ho. Akwatena ho. Mapa na cho still. Oma. Still oma. Meka se ni no so gumi de. Court no so a o machine nkotum. Enko 2 years. Me pa tumu am nyansen. Because mas me mobo. Meka se ni nkwa na mete dem.
Nye ho bone. Eno nkwa de e wo mu so nkwa na wote dem but nye ho bone. Enkwa de enkwa so e ba akopɛ. George etie o.
Something does so chroma. I think sir but just first saying
If I say
Yima. I think say Yima was situation difficult but to say the work also any when you're in a doing come say open so back no. Me pacho you said we can one friend several times but
ma obusie me ma ko obusie fie ma ofre busie na se won ware biem.
Okay, Obana Jatun so on worry beam.
On ware biem, obi ni no ma so ko so adabi. O me si me ko twa adabi.
You see, George, I think, sir, growing up, no, there is one thing I'm the biggest mistake any man will make. So, I'm actually correct. Yes.
No, I don't think so.
No, I am mistake. I'm aware of me boy. Yeah, Mark can correct. Let's be real. That's the biggest mistake.
No, I think so in my case, you know,
yeah.
First of all, Obama mistake. Say Obama was down from pool.
Yeah,
because utie sebe me nti ima oba ne mpedo George me ne wote na me kunu na mpewa me kasa ama me no aduane ma wo me bɔ me japade ho ban
nti me dika say there be a science in it but we don't pay attention to the science. What I say?
Yeah.
I mean, say you must make sure the wife from the beginning
on any
and yeah, maybe you uncle so you I can say you must say assume say there I say pay me what I say and I say okay yes I doubt now na get year free say clearly Obana stress on pel
yeah
or they can go enable for the catch say me worry beam but you near ma member yango quarter member you say you're not important to no and say I come back to me aka you man call AMA friend saying aware for court waju
aware for court
nanka
want to producer yanko
nanka onko aware for court nanka onko kana asem chomo ambema no bi anasa letter bi a odeba koma oyire no na say after I think 3 months waju after 3 months say girl no and a lady no me say nema I think so ambema no the next thing to do because
you see George, I think my amamitio
lady no on worry biom
yeah
our anything and is watcher from the point of bringing in the
friend.
That's when because sana as a whoop nipa na to who sumo nipa ne fidie until we sum we fidie and our tom first point and so on said culture no let the two families meet. Understand only pana kasa on worry biom omo families ni share yen try say ye be unsettle like ye be go aware no e wo fia de say families no entina se no en share dan ye we a then you move to the court no not to say almost serve a letter because now
with the letter
yeah mende bibia wa habium the marriage is
you see with the letter and everything na ye kano we are seen to be di wa bro hu ana
and I make us say oh
yeah I bro no dey but I just so born home modena or try to cut it off because I just
so you
on ja so
no but they say Safo I mean him say
George we dey mean twa no hi good evening
Good evening.
Bacho order it to say
Nyame adumo.
Yeah, then Nyame say because a ninth caller now I just said do me ninth call
Do me.
Order Bacho would any baby I will free
Mikasa fi
takrade okay order
person me can be to madam for no or send a year.
Bacho would you made
the firm
Sammy okay Sammy Bacho me tell
na oba so onware obi with the firm
Sammy me tell
oba so onware obi we fi akotina baby o panic tell say
then
ombla no bet now aware ase no oba no so wonya na kuma mu so no ti aware na ase
and no crowd at saying
at the time catch up me person guy no friend me catch and say there no wa patch no so on baby ma onja no kwan on se stand nyama no fan koma no
good
no fan ni to obenya oba a betina si one ne bebo bra
Sammy no credit
odo ya dia yen do
yeah Yamisha
don't beg for love
yeah
oba no kra no hu se we yi wani ama no kra later kra no obeba omba wonja no omba wonja no awale bibiri de nkofo ko problems bi mu a
ewu okra bebre ku omo George
awale si wa sachi super uwu pre asa
no credit
nti so wa wale oba bi no so ko no mba bi ma ne nyama no kra se wa ofa card ko to ano
good no
na wo show wa bra na wo
that be more kon and any option
I think so to say no yeah emranti abaso for you
Bacho
where that's I say yeah emranti na mama abaso for you we need to be very 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 careful say ko area
yeah
because also society na bush for na be ka na wenyi na be worry and say with this oppression here you will make obe rev no SMP and I be much offer say ma worry agidin bebrebe nyina wedding nyachuna after a year and 2 years ma be ja worry no nti sa ferry no nti obetina ase our name no the our name so na or time no dey enyi because just like the way I love enyi cause on as enyi bada no sa na time so te what I say nti obi oni nipa na tifie na say connection no say drifting apart you need to advise yourself anything that you need to honestly know who you are getting married to.
That's true.
Nipa, I'm afraid they are not even 1%. There are a lot of people going through marital issues. Because of
yeah.
What I say? Because one, Beman na so bana worry no nipa nempe. But be a niema be into and niema be and say sika kakra bia na oboana na say circumstances be na the money worry o. Obero me we no on pay obi im or say or living a life. Enti na our rate na so high no because we find ourselves in situations we are not happy and men be bring happy and man be bring happy. Enti as you say no young girls are by amoja man for be bring them because ekunu nka so nipa na worry no tifie no on pay no.
Yeah, that's true.
What I say? Are you na worry no on pay are you no enti say I can tell you about renting down 1 bedroom and 2 bedroom be a man baby
now okay.
So we need to understand that wherever we come no and what would the man for chair we will make mistakes.
That's true.
When we follow people say oh, worry
you see and now when even ima call like on ama me want say a unknown because oba pel krana ekosi say no so on pel
na make an on pe and yet to say bia on na down for into the basis of the problem is no be man here in one yard there. But the basis is coming from the woman. That points where Odena down for nearby say, in my matrimonial home, come and cook for my husband, wash my husband's clothes, make sure he's okay and all of that. Who set you in a panic trap? So the person falls in it, and we're here in China. Now the problem is you. So a idea, a gradual idea, wash a shot or so. Only paneninja warrior no home. Like I don't know woman only more nijebia because who are warrior more nija.
One notice say. Mostly George relationships are back home dimu bebreno eya ba ko mpe ba ko I don't know so who sadly what experience with that George meba ama what kind was be enko
I guess what kind was me but this is now kind when I obi feel say the person is overdoing difficult to reciprocate to that point it's not correct to say 80-20. No, but there are instances only people or to say George, like my husband George, or pay me so me pen. There are instances at the level is like 80-80, yet see and one and all of that. But and there are instances where men pay into the kakana we and the corner. I feel say you are overdoing. Into the amber be an ya dear many bedje me shania like obit in because ne husband ya deal but ojana or Felisa this person is overdoing why you're not giving me any space.
Boil down to the fact that celebrities we see, stars, famous people are too fake in their marriages.
Probably fake is a strong word, yes, but they are not projecting things as it is. So it's about
if you say projecting, other warrior a community project.
That be at the end it's no, and I say eternal or more money shreper bro. So like social media. Like if you want to live on social media, come on. You'll be forced to live a very, and not just a fake life, a very fake life. Because the bar is this, of which the bar is not even realistic. It is so if you want to live for social media, the fact that two celebrities, we have to live and meet up to the standard. It's too much for us to handle. And at a point, we can't fake it again. It will be too difficult for us to. Into 107, ever started to spiral up now, then there was a problem. Be who you are. They are married. Means that example Ghana, Accra. Other way, there are people that are married. They are there. But who say now they are realistic. This is their reality. You don't have to, you don't have to fake and raise the bar for people in my house to think that okay, this is how it's supposed to be. But it's not supposed to be like that. Be realistic. Be your celebrity and be a wife or a husband that you are supposed to be. Know how to combine all these things.
As I make George Sono, can they also have this idea, say, when I'm outside, when I'm before the world, when I'm on TV, when I'm on radio, I'm a celebrity. But when I get home, there is nothing like that.
So my mother would say, drop that ego at the gate.
Okay.
So, yes, you are celebrated outside. People look up to you and all of that. Oh, you nipa you're respected and all of that. Udo fear you are a wife. Aside the fact that you're an actor, now you're a musician, you're a wife, you are a husband. Yes, you have so many responsibilities. You have to give that support to your husband. You have to give that respect to your wife. That's how biblically it's supposed to be. Into your husband so I will fear no. And about daily graphic more buy and the number of people are a whole picture. I was graphic showbiz. No, when you get to the house. You are supposed to, I was a responsibility. And I say, oh, you'll be here, oh, you'll be kuno. Drop that ego, drop that outside flash world, no outside. Now face your people in the house. Be a father, be a mother, be a husband, you'll be wife. Don't remember and no celebrity, overshadow responsibility as somebody's wife or a husband. Okay. And yes, there will always be problems in the house.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how simply, in your best way and knowledge, how can these people manage their homes?
So in your house, this is an American. Drop your ego. Be the person you are supposed to be. So obia ware betinafia. The person married you probably or you have to support the person. Everything that a normal wife would do. And you are a celebrity, but you are somebody's wife. Submissiveness. The fact say, Bia, who was saying doesn't mean that it's an avenue for disrespect. No, it's uncalled for. A very irresponsible on your side, and it means that the meaning, the biblical part now, also because they are trying to say, a man, you are supposed to love your wife, and a wife, you're supposed to submit to your husband. Into say, who feels that you're bigger than your husband, and you come to the house and you disrespect your husband. One, biblically, you are faulty. Secondly, reality, no, you are, man, and you are breaking your home. Into yes, you have that career, but you are somebody's wife and husband. Don't ever forget that. Over outside now, face the real world. The faking is too much. It is fine to be a celebrity, yes, but over Bontia, don't overdo it. Mema, ahumaswaniema and share uniema yeso. Be the person you are, and the people will still love you. There are people who are very simple in this country, very simple people. We should be said Jackie one simple person, but in Kofo Penasem, there are several others. Be who you are, be as simple as you can be. You to me address, you can look nice, but mema ego yes.
Okay, so I'm a make George so Are you still shocked someone like Ohima Mercy is divorced?
Yes, I am.
Why?
Because prior to the divorce, when you see them, like because wow, I want to be like these people. Because I've been to programs, I think twice. One, Spinkters. One, my church. PIWC and someone. Who said, nah. Obeka said, like, this is really from God. Because and the man looked like or supporting the area and all of that. And just from nowhere, boom, everything is gone. Just like that. You don't even know the basis of what is happening. Ways to say. And a hard dream. Because in Kofua, what show more?
There's this discussion I'm meeting every day. Joyce Blessing in Ikono. Say Omokra in their world no. Not a lot of fake thing happen. Like we nipakra. But on him Mercy in Ikono dear.
As a baby, okay. Omo Kofua. Omo Obeka say, oh, San Kofua dem in your moye. Musuo de but Obeka musuo but Obeka omo worry yafe. Send your supporting the yafe near there. The me as a person, man, Dan said they will get to that point. So it means that marriage is not just what people would have to see. It entails a lot of work, a lot of sacrifices, a lot of understanding. You have to be ready. You have to know the person that you are moving in with. And we can't take out the God factor.
That's true. I'm a Medasepa, trading in George, you are a talent manager. How can we manage our homes? As celebs, as stars, as famous people, as popular people?
I think so. I'm can be brave. First of all, I mean, under I'm right here, I'm a friend. I say, I mean, problems in association just being celebrities. As individuals, you know, the regular people also problems with fear with regards to our any relationship. By and for the year, first of all, the bigger the problem, they say, and the biggest problem, they say, the person doesn't love you; he loves the star in you.
Yeah.
And
any first on the line of Mercy number. Nipa ne friend line of Mercy don't check in on.
I mean, you know, I tell the musicians most of the time, say, especially when I'm all being few, when you're causing fabric, will be in few. When you're back here, I mean, your butcher girls by 50.
Yeah.
England 10, Germany 10, US 10,
Canada
10. I'm a bit brave. So that should clearly tell you that these people don't love me. They love
who you are now.
Who you are, the position that you occupy. And one for you to, you know, be smart, you know, you need to. And mostly, I can say, because this is somebody who really understands you, who has been there with you, who, you know, man and fufu junction or bank or junction. So onimo or hustle.
Francophone normally they don't.
Yeah, because you say, to say that now, Safueka say, Nippon Nyasa.
Yeah.
You know, because I need to understand that, okay, whoever's going to come away this time, yeah, I mean, say, Brandon Elijah, you would like to change the food, it'd be Ebi anwa mu ni moko no. Obeso ko bi a finish lobsters ne ade what.
Assorted fried rice.
Wait, you know, one of my very good friends in media, GHI Pausina, Odi, in Siomuna wrong friends. Oh, catfish also. And I drew from so. Let me do catfish. So I was very pleased.
What I say, so we just first, as I said, the most important thing is love the people who love you.
Yeah.
Love the ones that love you. You see, there are always signs. You know, you need to be with this person, spend time with the person to get to know the person. What I say, if you do not understand who you're going to get intimate with in the next line or the next journey of your life, and you go marry somebody who one doesn't love you but pretend. As I said, people pretend, but there comes a time that
you can't pretend
anymore. Your reality shows. So me as a man or you as a woman, you need to know that, okay, Branty, so this is who he truly is. The signs are there. He doesn't love me. Yes, I'm cool. I'm okay because he's big. My friends might say, no. I mean, your friends will keep pushing, hey, be with him, is this, is that. But I say, wow, to Janona, when I to show. And yeah, Obia, what did him be an hour and people don't even know how to. Some people are a grade A and a grade 1 womanizer. And my name is a grade 1. I know who's small boy be a guy be a person of fun. Maybe also I'm name sorry. But you get me? What we need to do is I think it goes out to everybody, the man, the woman out there. We shouldn't be forced to get married. Don't marry anybody who you overlove. What I say, because nipa no say no can open and so too much I don't
mean for granted at a point.
What I say. So it should be nipa when say business, discuss say, listen, I'm going to take you on. Yes, but before then there should be a little, some sort of love. Now who say mo nyanya me nyansa o awarenim. What I say, you should pray more, you spend more time together. Now come on by to me, I'm try enough for no external friends,
Yeah.
And so because enough for remember the problem about oh kuno mausika, me de mamisika, say so person already here. Learn how to build with just your husband.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And our wife. Thank you so much, George Britton. For your talent renowned talent manager and Nanama Ades of Asempa FM fame, or actress and an entrepreneur. Na ye bekono na unim se ebusia for yen kone sa keke. Mr. Our Prophetic Hill Chapel na ye name se fiada anajubiano e ye bojaye se de ya twen aba anopa 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. e fiada bia 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. e fiada bia and I'm Mr. Kwasiada biano madam for Nigeria ni bi kan secret bi try me nipa bia kwasiada biano twade wo yesu bia na kwa sorry e bi se kwasiada ye nyina akwaje bambo ne de run a watwenim enti no pass sorry akode na eye fie ba kope Prophetic Hill Chapel ye ba 8:30 na ya pon 12 noon pepe enyamesem ka ko a na menua obi won so wo se da bi ebia mantumi amakwasi ada no na me de me pese me hia prophet if it's 2 Chronicles 20:20 Bible say believe me God and you shall be established believe my prophet and you shall prosper etinyame adi for de menua o pese kan e wo wiase a eye direction ene tete odoma nkomadi for enti no Benade Biano, Prophet Nigel Gaisie, or no sim konya 1-1-1-1 face to face. When you become asana me name buye na me call asna no man for me no. Otsna sia na wa sha sie na wo kan sem a e wo se wuden. Uhu e wo wiase e chiro na wa ma wakwankyere na wo di etu anamon. Na me che obi biara se mani agia bro so e we say on the 1st to the 8th of November. Ebusiafo if you have a butu so what kind of the book of Judges read the story of Gideon, read the story of Jabez. The upliftment of man is in the hands of God. Nyame ne pejanipa it is so fie nye na wona na shoe wo grandmother wan wo grandfather we shemo kosoa no obi aso wonte ase da e ma ne nya wo yakra se eya wo eya ware eya visa eya nkwatenten eya bambo e na wo hwehwe wo krat as fast as so a me nua bra na be register ye nji wo ska we di obepa wo seat e we say on the 1st to the 8th in the first no eye kwasiada no pa eno no yen nanim se de kwasiada te na ekɔ no de Prophet Nigel Gaisie oni nyamea pamfo ne adifo menua omunnim fam kɔ na krana se de me ankasa kɔ amesie wonni me kakra wonni me bi dada enti se de omani abre me ho no ebise so ma anya wild ankɔfo be wild nanso Yesu ti ase de na gidie nyina ɛwɔ Awurade mu enti me so on the 1st to the 8th of November. Udia baby be a London, Germany, hey for Ube drew my Ghana Mua say, and I walk wherever in the 16 regions of Ghana. Nasa Ube Dun Kran say ya, Udia Bedru Dome Market, Udu Dome Marketer, Unim number be a Bisa man say, oh, Kobema Coqua Brancha Coquana, sorry, Prophet Nigel Gaisie, hey, or Moabeso, Edward Prophetic Hill Chapel, Miss Rao, Minia, Bra, na ye mum. Na ye cancer munche rade. Every semitia bronibi. Also, she's sick and tired of listening to people's prophecies. God, I am grateful for them. I need mine. So if you're looking for your prophecy, your testimony, then it is on the 1st to the 8th of November. Prophetic Hill Chapel. Minia. Call your pages in here. Hill TV, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, baby biara information in our hall. Na minia on the 1st to the 8th year. Bra, na be sinkonya, na bomu chat to your domakwa. E rade di onim nyansa o. Di obo ni wi ase no, di okasa obi ntimi ka bie no. Di wo peja di wo pe no. Oye rade ntimi sraw brefia sei na yensum erade. Eti se nkomo ni nyina ba wie ya. Meda George Britain ene nanama ades. Meda o masepa, o ma kire ye nyansa, o ma kire ye nkomo a emu edo na yebeda special ice mineral water Lala Spring Grows cemetery eya ofedia and your glam hair USA matari so eya Dallas boutique mempabo ape and eya miya mejapade said ya mekae etwe wo no enti mesrawo di obo ni wiase no onyanku yen eti setete odoma nkoma e de yenkwa eche ya na osade akyeye no dasana midin ede edu safowa yebesa ehia ewo Hill TV medamase
love Hill TV. Do you love Hill TV?
You're watching Hill TV. Keep it locked.
Don't change the dial. Keep watching Hill TV.
Hey, what's up, people? My name is Nana Ejire Maradona, aka Guru. See you, baby. And you're watching Hill TV. Keep it locked. You rocking with the best. You rocking with the finest. You pet body that you are. The station, yo. Let's go.
Victoria, Victoria. Hey, victory over your enemies. Yeah. Hello, Ghana for me, Dean Eddie Gianna. What you say? I want to tell you that keep watching Hill TV. I love Hill TV. Do you love Hill TV? Keep watching it. Why?
Hi, lovely people. My name is Nigel Gaisie. I'm an actress. Keep watching Hill TV.
I'm singing now. Hey, this is the Levite Apostle Fletcher Nord, all the way from the United States. And I want to let you know, don't change it down. Keep watching Hill TV. And until I see you again, you know what I'm about to say right now. Bye. Bye. Bye.